Modern agriculture has entered a new era, where human labor is enhanced and empowered by massive machines. From planting and cultivation to harvesting, technology is now present at every stage, optimizing efficiency and producing more than 9 billion tons of agricultural products every year to feed the world. In this video, we'll explore the most advanced machines that are transforming the face of farming across the globe. Out in the field, the Mouse 6 emerges like a giant, transforming beast. In just minutes, its colossal conveyor arms unfold like wings, rollers and hydraulics come alive, and the machine transforms into a towering monster capable of devouring entire mountains of sugar beets. At the front, a set of rotating rollers and sweeping paddles continuously scoop beets from massive piles onto the conveyor. Instantly, they pass through a series of rollers and high-speed brushes that strip away soil, stones, and leftover leaves from the harvest. With a processing capacity of up to 1,500 tons per hour, the Mouse 6 turns what once seemed a tedious task into a powerful, precise, and seamless operation. And of course, to own this gentle giant, a farmer must spend more than $560,000. Pulled by a John Deere crawler tractor with hundreds of horsepower, every rotation of this wheel of destruction can rip out massive roots as thick as a man's leg, grinding them into fragments mixed with the soil. Dozens of razor-sharp steel teeth mounted around the wheel dig deep into the ground, crushing old stumps, tangled roots, and even hardened earth. In just a few hours, a rugged landscape full of roots and obstacles is leveled into soft, workable soil, ready for cultivation or construction. This unusual machine is a deep soil aerator, capable of digging and loosening the ground down to 90 centimeters, an impressive depth compared to conventional ploughs. It is specially designed for fields that have turned as hard as concrete after years of farming or neglect. As it operates, massive steel tines penetrate straight into the soil, breaking up compacted layers and opening air and water channels. This allows new crops to develop deeper roots, absorb nutrients more efficiently, and restores vitality to the field. Next, we encounter a remarkable machine on the vast grazing fields, the barbed wire fence machine, a specialized device designed to replace manual labor that used to be time-consuming and extremely dangerous. In the past, stretching each strand of wire and driving every wooden post required many workers and several days. Today, a single person can complete an entire project stretching for kilometers. Its structure includes a vertical reel system that feeds barbed wire, which is then pulled tight and positioned precisely with the help of hydraulic arms. At the front, a hydraulic crane is equipped with an automatic post driver. Each strike delivers a force of up to a ton, powerful enough to drive a wooden post 0.6 to 1.2 meters deep into hard ground within seconds. Everything happens fast, neat, and accurately. With the support of this technology, farmers not only save thousands of labor hours, but also ensure fences that are strong, perfectly aligned, and highly effective in protecting pastures and livestock. This is not a doomsday machine from a science fiction movie, but rather a flame weeder, an organic technology that helps farmers eliminate weeds without chemicals. Large gas tanks mounted on the tractor feed fuel to a row of burners stretching across the rear. As it moves, powerful flames sweep over the ground, rapidly heating weed cells until they are destroyed within seconds. Unlike traditional field burning, this method is highly controlled. The fire targets only the weeds without harming the soil or the main crops. However, while this method has the advantage of being eco-friendly, organic farm compatible, and leaving no toxic residues, its drawbacks include high fuel consumption, limited efficiency on very large fields, and the risk of fire spreading if not carefully managed. Hemp, an ancient crop that has been cultivated by humans for thousands of years, is now making a strong comeback as a green solution for the future. With ultra-strong fibers, nutrient-rich seeds, and the potential to replace plastics, paper, and even construction materials. Across these endless green fields, massive hemp harvesters emerge as the beating heart of modern agriculture. At the front, razor-sharp headers slice cleanly through dense stalks towering 3 to 4 meters high. Instantly, the conveyor system pulls the stems inside, where they are cut, gathered, and transferred directly into the trailing wagons, forming a continuous flow. One version that takes hemp harvesting to a new level is the Hemp Harvester, a specialized machine that overcomes the shortcomings of earlier forage-style harvesters. Its dual cutting and gripping system allows the machine to harvest the seed-rich tops while neatly laying the sturdy stalks in long rows across the field for redding and fiber processing. In a single pass, farmers can collect both seed and fiber, preserving quality while minimizing post-harvest losses. Thanks to this technological leap, more than 300,000 tons of hemp each year can move swiftly from field to factory, ready to be transformed into textiles, nutritional oils, or eco-friendly biocomposites. To harvest bunches of celery that are juicy, delicate, and perfectly straight, farmers in leading producing countries such as the United States, Mexico, Spain, and China must put in tremendous effort. That is why the Celery Harvesting Aid Machine was created. A perfect blend of human precision and mechanical support. In the field, the front conveyors move slowly through rows of vibrant green celery. Workers cut each stalk by hand and gently place it onto the belts. Instantly, the celery is carried to the central platform, where other workers trim the base, remove excess leaves, bundle the stalks, and stack them neatly into plastic crates. The entire process unfolds like a living assembly line right in the middle of the field, from standing plants to neatly packaged bunches in just seconds. With this machine, farmers reduce the back-breaking labor while achieving yields of tens of tons per day, meeting the enormous demand of markets worldwide. Gone are the days when farmers bent their backs to lay every meter of plastic mulch by hand. Today, a single machine can cover an entire field with low tunnels in the blink of an eye. This is the low tunnel mulching machine, a specialized tool designed to protect tender crops like vegetables, strawberries, and melons. At the front, massive rolls of plastic film slowly unfurl. Instantly, the wheels press the edges firmly into the soil, holding the cover tight against the wind. Overhead rollers skillfully lift the film into graceful arches, creating endless rows of miniature tunnels. Beneath this transparent layer, the soil retains warmth, moisture stays balanced, and young plants are shielded from frost and pests. This method has been widely adopted in the United States, Spain, Japan, and China, where farmers save 150 to 200 hours of manual labor per hectare. In just seconds, massive banana stalks as thick as a leg are shredded into tiny fragments. This is the banana stem shredder, a specialized machine that helps farmers handle banana residues quickly and efficiently. As it operates, the giant rotating drum at the back, lined with razor-sharp blades, spins at high speed, pulling in the enormous stems, leaves, and sheaths. The resulting organic mulch is far from waste. It becomes a valuable source of green fertilizer. Returned directly to the field, it improves soil structure while providing nutrients for the next crop. This eco-friendly solution not only saves farmers the labor of clearing residues, but also reduces the cost of chemical fertilizers, creating a closed-loop cycle in banana cultivation. Strawberries are one of the most beloved fruits in the world. Today, more than 9 million tons of strawberries are harvested every year, stretching from China and the United States to Mexico and Europe. Faced with the growing demand for higher yields and with advances in artificial intelligence and vision technology, strawberry harvesting robots have emerged, bringing a new face to modern agriculture. Inside greenhouses, robotic arms extend, equipped with 3D cameras that continuously scan to identify ripe berries. Once detected, a soft gripper or vacuum system gently detaches the fruit from its stem and places it carefully into plastic trays. Every movement is precise to the millimeter, ensuring the strawberries retain their freshness and flawless appearance. With the global strawberry industry valued at more than $20 billion annually, these robots help secure supply for booming markets. While they provide consistency, 24/7 operation, and reduced labor costs, their drawbacks include high initial investment and slower picking speed compared to skilled human workers. Robots are already transforming farms and factories, but could they eventually take over the world? Harvesting dates from the tops of palm trees, nearly 30 meters tall, once meant risking life and limb on precarious ladders. In the past, a single worker could spend an entire hour collecting just a few clusters of dates, and accidents from falls were tragically common. Today, with the advent of specialized hydraulic lifting machines, this dangerous and exhausting job has been completely transformed. The long hydraulic arm of the machine can raise a steel platform carrying 4 to 6 workers high into the canopy, where date clusters weighing between 15 and 25 kilograms hang in heavy bunches. Here, workers can cut, tie, and lower the fruit safely within minutes. As a result, harvesting efficiency has increased 3 to 4 times compared to traditional methods, while the risk of accidents has been reduced to a minimum. This technology is now widely used in major date-producing regions such as Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Iran, and the United States, where millions of tons of dates are harvested each year to supply a global market worth billions of dollars. This is a super-class agricultural machine, often deployed in tough soils where entire layers of earth, meters deep, must be turned over for cultivation or land reclamation. On vast fields, it sometimes takes 2 or even 3 massive crawler tractors working together to drag the enormous plough behind them. Each machine unleashes more than 650 horsepower, roaring across the ground and channeling its full strength through heavy steel tracks. The colossal blades at the rear can dig as deep as 2 meters, flipping huge chunks of hardened soil that ordinary plows could never reach. Every pass not only shatters compacted layers but also recreates a loose, aerated structure, allowing the land to hold water and nutrients more effectively, laying the foundation for bountiful harvests to come. In the past, farmers would spend many days with shovels to manually clean irrigation ditches, but now a machine like this can handle hundreds of meters in just 1 hour. When in operation, Its high-speed rotating bucket arm scoops out chunks of mud, stones, and debris from the ditch, then hurls them out through a conveyor system. Within minutes, an entire section of the ditch is cleared and unclogged, allowing irrigation water to flow smoothly and preventing flooding. This is an indispensable solution in large-scale rice, corn, or vegetable farming areas, where irrigation systems directly determine both yields and the survival of the crops. With its sharp cutting blades, the combine harvester swiftly trims each sunflower stalk. The meticulously designed guidance system ensures the sunflowers are smoothly fed onto the conveyor belt, preventing any seeds from spilling during the harvesting process. Notably, the machine's threshing unit works powerfully, separating the sunflower seeds from the stalks and directing them into the storage bin. Meanwhile, the stems and leaves are ejected at the rear, forming layers of cover across the field. As the harvest progresses, the grain tank steadily fills with sunflower seeds. Advanced sensors continuously monitor the fill level, automatically triggering the unloading process at maximum capacity. The unloading auger extends with precision, perfectly synchronizing with a moving truck running alongside. A steady stream of sunflower seeds pours into the truck's container with remarkable accuracy, minimizing waste and maximizing efficiency. A single modern combine harvester can process up to 50,000 pounds of sunflower seeds per hour, significantly boosting productivity and ensuring a seamless, uninterrupted harvest. Once harvested, truckloads of sunflower seeds make their way to processing facilities, where advanced technology and meticulous quality control ensure that every seed meets the highest standards before reaching consumers worldwide. Upon arrival at the plant, sunflower seeds go through an automated sampling process to assess key factors such as moisture content, impurities, and overall quality. Once approved, the truck compartments open, and a steady stream of glossy black seeds flows into intake hoppers. The seeds travel through chutes and finally settle into massive silos, where temperature and humidity are carefully controlled. A sophisticated ventilation system prevents spoilage and ensures the seeds remain in prime condition before processing begins. Before processing, sunflower seeds undergo a rigorous cleaning process to ensure uniform quality. A multi-stage screening system uses vibration and sieves of varying sizes to separate seeds from unwanted materials such as straw, stones, and debris. Meanwhile, powerful air jets blow away lighter impurities like dust, leaves, and unfilled shells. Only clean, high-quality seeds move forward for further processing, whether for shelling, oil extraction, or direct packaging. For in-shell sunflower seed products, the cleaned seeds travel along conveyor belts to automated packaging machines, which precisely weigh and seal each bag to ensure consistent portions. Depending on market demand, seeds are packaged into small, convenient packs or bulk-sized bags for large-scale distribution. Sunflower seeds are also processed into shelled products, offering consumers a ready-to-eat option. After sorting, the seeds enter automated shelling machines, which use centrifugal force or gentle impact to crack the outer shell without damaging the kernel. Air separation technology then removes the shells, leaving behind only pure, nutty, white kernels. Finally, the seeds are carefully packaged and sealed, ready to be shipped to markets, bakeries, and snack lovers around the world. At sunflower oil processing plants, after the seeds are dehulled, the kernels undergo a steaming process in either a screw press steamer or a vertical steaming vessel. This system uses high-temperature steam to soften the material, break down the cellular structure, and make it easier for the oil to be extracted, thus improving the efficiency of the pressing process. Once steamed, the sunflower seed kernels are fed into a screw press, a long steel tube with a rotating screw inside. As the kernels enter the press chamber, the screw spins at high speed, generating significant pressure, which forces the material along the length of the chamber. Through the combination of heat and intense pressure, oil begins to seep out of the seed cells, flowing through small openings in the press walls and is collected. The remaining residue, known as the oil cake, still contains some oil. Depending on the production process, the oil cake may undergo a second pressing to extract the maximum amount of oil. After the final pressing, the dry cake, with almost no oil left, is typically used as animal feed or fertilizer. After pressing, the crude oil still contains small impurities and residue, so it must be filtered using a vacuum filter or pressure filtration system. The filter membranes or specialized filter plates capture the remaining impurities, making the oil cleaner while preserving its natural color and aroma. However, to achieve a higher level of purity, the oil undergoes further refining processes, including degumming, neutralizing free fatty acids, decolorizing, and deodorizing using steam. As a result, the oil becomes lighter in color, has a milder aroma, and has a longer shelf life, meeting the quality standards for use in food and industrial applications. At the end of the refining process, the sunflower oil enters the bottling phase. Most plants produce their own PET plastic bottles by melting plastic pellets, creating bottle preforms, and then blowing and shaping them into finished bottles. These bottles are then thoroughly cleaned before being placed on the automatic filling line, ensuring the oil is accurately filled according to the standard volume. Next, the bottles are sealed with caps, labeled with full product information, and packaged in cartons or shrink wrap for protection. Finally, the finished product is stored in warehouses and distributed to the market. With its high content of unsaturated fatty acids and vitamin E, Sunflower oil helps lower cholesterol, protect heart health, and is widely used in food processing, cosmetics, and as biofuel. But have you ever wondered how those vast sunflower fields, stretching under the sunlight, come to be? They don't simply grow naturally. They are the result of a meticulous cultivation process where modern technology blends seamlessly with the experience and skill of farmers. When spring arrives, the barren fields are awakened by the hum of machinery. The first step is plowing the soil to break up compacted earth, remove weeds, and clear plant debris from the previous crop. Once the soil has been thoroughly prepared, the pneumatic seeders begin their work. The sunflower seeds, which have been treated to prevent pests and diseases, are loaded into large containers on the machine. As the machine moves across the field, the trenching system creates small, appropriately deep furrows. About 2 weeks after sowing, the fields are now dressed in a lush green coat, with young sunflower plants rising strongly. Farmers select the appropriate fertilizers and pesticides, then use autonomous agricultural sprayers with long, extended arms to evenly distribute nutrients and crop protection chemicals across the entire field without damaging the plants. Weeds are also removed using specialized weeding machines to ensure the plants are not competing for nutrients. When the flowers begin to bloom, farmers carefully use tweezers or specialized tools to assist with pollination, and then cover each flower with protective bags to ensure the seeds develop evenly and achieve the highest quality. Without keeping you waiting, we're currently at the vibrant pistachio orchards of California, where vast fields of pistachios have become a symbol of modern agricultural development. To get those delicious pistachios, the trees need about 5 to 6 years to bear fruit for the first time, and it takes up to 10 years to reach their maximum yield. By the end of summer, when the sun is shining bright and the pistachios have ripened, their outer shells begin to crack, signaling that it's time to harvest. At this point, the farmers in California no longer have to spend hours picking by hand like they used to. Instead, they now have the help of modern machinery like automated shaking machines, which make the fruit fall off the trees quickly and efficiently. When harvest time arrives, modern pistachio shaking machines become the farmers' trusted helpers in gathering pistachios. These machines are specially designed with powerful shaking arms that create strong yet precise vibrations, causing the pistachios to fall from the trees without damaging the fruit or the tree. The shaking arms are attached to the trunk and directly create the vibrations, applying just enough force to make the nuts fall, but not enough to crack them or harm the tree. The machines are controlled by a sensor system, and the vibration level can be adjusted to suit different types of trees and harvest conditions. One of the important and unique features of these shaking machines is the V-shaped catch tray. This tray is designed to collect the pistachios as soon as they hit the ground, ensuring they fall into the correct spot without bouncing out. The catch tray is made from durable and flexible materials, which help keep the nuts within a safe area and prevent damage during the harvesting process. This is a crucial step because pistachios can crack or be damaged if they are not properly collected immediately after falling. After the pistachios fall, they are moved onto a conveyor belt. The belt gently and continuously moves the nuts to avoid cracking or deforming the fruit. It is also designed to easily transfer the pistachios from the shaking machine to pre-prepared plastic bins. These bins are placed conveniently to hold the pistachios, keeping them safe and maintaining quality before they move to the next stage. The pistachios are neatly packed in the bins to minimize the risk of being crushed or losing quality. When the plastic bins are full, they are moved onto a specialized truck, making it easier and more efficient to transport the pistachios to the collection point. From there, the pistachios are emptied into the truck's large containers, which are specifically designed to hold a large amount of pistachios without affecting their quality. These containers ensure that the pistachios are transported safely before being sent to the processing plant. The use of machinery in pistachio harvesting brings many important benefits. Using machines allows for more even harvesting, improving production efficiency, and optimizing yields. More importantly, thanks to technology, farmers can produce pistachios in large quantities, meeting the growing market demand while also reducing costs and saving time. After harvesting, pistachios are transported to the most modern processing plant in the United States. At the plant, the pistachios go through an initial cleaning process. The first step is to remove leaves, dirt, and other impurities, leaving only the intact pistachios. These pistachios are then inspected to remove any damaged or substandard nuts. After being cleaned, pistachios are stored in large storage facilities with a capacity of up to 5 million pounds. These warehouses are also equipped with air conditioning systems to maintain a room temperature of 40 to 45 degrees Celsius. This ensures the pistachios are kept under optimal conditions, preventing damage, preserving their quality for a long time, and minimizing the growth of bacteria or mold. After being stored in the storage facilities for a period of time, pistachios are then moved on conveyor belts to the next stage of processing. Here, the pistachios are thoroughly washed with clean water to remove any dirt and remaining impurities. To ensure hygiene, some factories add a small amount of food-safe disinfectant to the wash water, helping to kill bacteria. During washing, lighter, immature, or substandard nuts float to the surface and are quickly removed, while heavier, high-quality nuts sink to the bottom and are directed to a separate conveyor belt for further processing. After the pistachios are washed, they are passed through a series of mechanical sifters with different sized openings. Sorting the pistachios by size ensures uniformity, which is crucial for maintaining consistent quality throughout the subsequent processing stages. After the pistachios are sorted and cleaned, they move on to the shelling process, where they are placed in rotating drums to remove the hard shells. Shelling immediately after washing is crucial because at this stage, the shells are still soft and easy to remove without damaging the nut inside. If left for too long and the nuts dry out, shelling becomes more difficult and it could crack the nut inside, lowering the quality and value of the product. Next, to preserve freshness and enhance flavor, pistachios undergo a meticulous drying process using modern dryers at carefully controlled temperatures, ranging from 130 degrees Celsius to 140 degrees Celsius. This step is essential for reducing moisture content, ensuring the pistachios remain crisp and suitable for long-term storage. After drying, the pistachios may be processed through specialized machines to remove their soft shells, leaving only the premium kernels inside. This step not only enhances the product's visual appeal, but also prepares the nuts for a wide range of culinary applications. To further enhance flavor, seasonings such as salt or sugar can be added during the drying process, transforming the pistachios into an irresistible snack. The result is a batch of perfectly crispy, flavorful pistachios, ready to delight nut lovers worldwide. Not stopping there, In order to provide consumers with the best quality products, pistachios go through a thorough quality control process using optical machines. As the pistachios move along the conveyor belt, they pass through a scanner that uses laser beams to automatically check and remove any nuts that don't meet the standards, such as those that are damaged or don't have the right color or size. This process ensures that only the most perfect, high-quality pistachios are released to the market. Although machines help speed up the process, they can't detect all the small imperfections. That's why workers must carefully inspect the pistachios with sharp eyes to spot any cracks or spots. Then, the pistachios are tested for microorganisms to ensure there are no bacteria, mold, or contaminants, making sure they meet food safety standards before moving on to processing and packaging. Finally, the pistachios are packed into small plastic bags that are ready for immediate consumption. These bags are labeled with clear information about the ingredients, expiration date, and origin, making it easy for consumers to choose. The pistachio bags are then distributed to supermarkets and convenience stores nationwide, ready to meet consumer demand. The rest of the pistachios will be packed into large sacks, weighing about 50 to 100 pounds each, and then transported to other processing plants for further processing or export abroad. This packing process not only helps preserve the nuts for a long time, but also meets the demand for both domestic and international consumption, creating an efficient supply chain that serves a wide range of markets. Pistachios, with their rich flavor and outstanding nutritional value, have won the hearts of consumers around the world for thousands of years. The U.S., producing 40% of the world's pistachios, has grown its $6 billion industry by exporting to high-demand markets like China, India, and Europe. This global demand has also influenced American culture, where pistachios are celebrated not only as a healthy snack, but also as a key ingredient in innovative recipes. From pistachio-encrusted dishes to vibrant desserts like pistachio ice cream, these green gems have become a culinary staple in the U.S. Bell peppers shine in a spectrum of colors, each with a unique taste. Green peppers are crisp and tangy, while yellow and orange bring a mild sweetness. Fully ripened red peppers are the softest and sweetest, packed with natural sugars. To thrive, bell peppers require warm temperatures, plenty of sunlight, and an ideal climate range of 65 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit. From flowering to full ripeness, the plants take about 60 to 90 days to complete their growth cycle. This process isn't just dictated by nature, it's also the result of continuous advancements in cultivation techniques. Once the peppers reach their peak ripeness, they enter the most crucial stage, harvest. Across vast bell pepper fields, a massive harvesting machine rolls forward, orchestrating a seamless dance of mechanics and precision. A single modern harvester can collect up to 20,000 pounds of bell peppers per hour. As the machine moves in, its front conveyor lowers gently, guiding entire rows of peppers into the system. Instantly, a series of vibrating mechanisms shake the peppers loose from their stems, while powerful air jets blow away leaves and small branches. The peppers then travel along the main conveyor toward the sorting area. Here, a team of workers lines both sides, carefully inspecting each passing pepper. With swift hands, they remove any damaged, misshapen, or leaf-covered peppers that don't meet quality standards. Only the best peppers continue down the conveyor, where a long mechanical arm extends from the harvester's body. In a steady stream, the peppers cascade into a moving trailer running alongside the machine. On board, workers quickly arrange them into large storage bins, ensuring they are ready for the next stage of their journey. Alongside machine harvesting, some farms still rely on manual labor to pick bell peppers. While this traditional method is more time-consuming and labor-intensive, it ensures that each pepper is picked at peak ripeness and remains free from bruising, making it especially suitable for delicate, thin-skinned varieties or organically grown crops. Across the sprawling rows of plants, farmers move swiftly, bending down and carefully reaching through the lush green foliage to find peppers that meet the right standards. Using sharp pruning shears, or sometimes just a quick, skillful twist, they detach the peppers cleanly from the stems. Each worker stays focused on their assigned row, moving efficiently as they drop the peppers into collection bins lined along the field. Once a bin is full, they lift it and carry it to waiting trailers at the edge of the field, where the freshly picked peppers are loaded up for the next stage of their journey. With advancements in agricultural technology, bell peppers are no longer grown solely in open fields. They also thrive in high-tech greenhouses. Inside these controlled environments, workers move carefully along the rows, meticulously inspecting each plant to harvest only the peppers that have reached peak ripeness. They gently twist the stems or use sharp pruning shears to detach the peppers, ensuring the plants remain undamaged. The freshly picked peppers are then placed into collection bins that glide along rail tracks or wheeled carts, automatically transporting them to central sorting areas for further inspection and quality control. Some of the most advanced farms take efficiency even further with automated harvesting robots. Equipped with optical sensors and precision robotic arms, these machines can accurately determine the ripeness of each pepper. Once a suitable pepper is detected, the robot delicately snips the stem and places the fruit onto a specialized conveyor belt, sending it directly to the packing area. This minimizes bruising, optimizes the harvesting process, and enhances product quality. As the harvest wraps up, crates filled with vibrant red, yellow, and green peppers stack up, ready to continue their incredible journey to processing facilities and beyond. At the factory, bell peppers undergo a rigorous process where modern technology meets human precision to ensure optimal quality. Here they are sorted, processed, and carefully packaged, whether as fresh produce or canned goods, before making their way to consumers. Vibrant crates of bell peppers arrive directly from farms and are unloaded at the receiving area. Automated mechanical arms lift each crate, gently emptying the peppers onto the main conveyor belt. At this stage, the quality control team conducts an initial screening, removing any bruised, damaged, or pest-affected peppers that fail to meet appearance standards. Only firm, high-quality peppers continue the cleaning process. The selected peppers are submerged in large water tanks, where clean water or a mild sanitizing solution helps remove dirt, chemical residues, and harmful microorganisms. High-pressure nozzles then spray water from multiple angles to ensure a thorough cleanse. Next, the peppers pass through a set of soft, rotating brushes, which gently scrub away any remaining debris while enhancing their natural shine. Finally, an air drying system removes excess soil moisture, preparing the peppers for sorting. Once cleaned, the bell peppers move onto an automated sorting conveyor where they are classified by size, color, and overall quality. First, a guiding system arranges the peppers in neat rows on rolling conveyors. High-resolution optical sensors scan each pepper, precisely identifying its size and color. Then, an automated weighing system determines the exact weight of each pepper before mechanical pushers or small trapdoors redirect them to their respective sorting lanes. Some factories even employ AI to analyze shapes and detect minor imperfections invisible to the human eye. As a final checkpoint, workers manually inspect the sorted peppers to ensure that only the highest quality ones move forward to packaging. After sorting, the bell peppers are packed into various formats depending on market demands. For wholesale or export, peppers are stacked in ventilated cardboard or plastic crates to maintain freshness during transport. For retail markets, they are often packaged in plastic trays or shrink-wrapped bags to prevent bruising and extend shelf life. Each package is then labeled with key information, including origin, packing date, and quality standards, before being transferred to cold storage. Finally, the packaged peppers are shipped to supermarkets, grocery stores, or exported worldwide, ensuring consumers receive only the freshest, top-quality produce. Alongside fresh bell peppers, a portion of the harvest is processed into canned bell peppers for long-term preservation. For canning, once the peppers are thoroughly washed, they are sent to the trimming and cutting system, where their stems, seeds, and white cores are removed. The razor-sharp blades spin rapidly, gliding through each bell pepper with absolute precision, removing the stem and seeds in an instant. Under the control of an automated system, the process runs seamlessly, ensuring that every piece is neatly and uniformly cut, ready for the next stage of production. In some factories, manual workers still perform this step, using specialized cutting tools to swiftly remove the stems and cores. After trimming, the peppers move along the conveyor belt to the blanching system. Here, they are briefly immersed in hot water for a few seconds. This step helps maintain their bright color while inactivating enzymes that could cause spoilage, ensuring they are ready for the next stage of canning. The prepped peppers are automatically transferred into sterilized tin cans or glass jars. An automated pumping system precisely fills each container with a preservative solution, which helps retain the pepper's fresh taste and extends shelf life without artificial preservatives. Once sealed, the cans or jars undergo sterilization in a high-pressure steam retort at 230 to 275 degrees for 15 to 30 minutes, depending on the packaging type. This process eliminates bacteria, prolonging the shelf life while preserving product quality. After sterilization, the canned peppers are cooled, then automatically stacked onto pallets, with protective padding between layers for stability. Once the required quantity is reached, the pallets are shrink-wrapped or secured before storage or shipment.